Jason Joseph. My name is Jason Joseph, play-by-play with JJ, man. Been doing a whole lot of stuff on here. Before we get into everything, I want to make sure that you guys like, subscribe, hit the bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. And yeah, with that being said, let's talk about the Phillies, man. Hey, they ended up winning on Sunday, and that was really nice. But I'll be honest with you, I'm not really happy with this team. I really am just a little bit disgusted, to be honest with you, because I watched Zach Wheeler pitch on Friday, and yet I still see some problems with him, and I don't understand like what's going on. You know, he's not pitching like his former Cy Young self, and there's just something that's just off with him. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, how's he not throwing like 98, like 99, like how he used to? I don't know if that's necessarily just a pitch clock thing anymore. I think that that's just a problem with. I think that it's probably a part of a couple of things. I think that one of the main reasons why he's struggling is because when Zach Wheeler and Aaron Nola were just going so far in the World Series last year, you know, like that does take a toll on you. I'm not making excuses, but I think that that has to be one of the reasons why he's been off to a little bit of a slow start. The other thing that I also feel like has been a big factor too is, you know, just the arm. But I'm not satisfied with it, and I can't sugarcoat it. I think that he has not been playing up to par, and that's been one thing that's been really frustrating me. The other thing is that in the first two games of the series, man, you welcome Bryce Harper back to the bank. Don't you feel like you should go out there with an edge and, you know, try to help him win? Um, I don't know. Like I felt like that the team was just leaving so many guys on base. They weren't producing runs like they should be, and I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about that. Yes, they scored a lot of runs on Sunday, and that was nice to see, but can they just do this on a consistent basis? That has been my question. And so far, they have not. And that's been something else that's been really kind of just devastating because I figured at this point of the season that they were just going to try to get things going. It was going to take a little bit of time, but I figured that by now that the bats would just start swinging. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that just has not been the case at all whatsoever. Castellanos still continues to hit really well, and that's been a very big positive. But everybody else, it's just like, wake up. You're not being consistent at the plate. And that's been another thing that has been really just frustrating from an overall standpoint when you're watching this team on a night in and on a night out basis. Bailey Falter, man, how do you go from perfect? How do you go from pitching perfect throughout the first three innings, and then you just like lay like a huge egg in that fourth inning? What's going on with him? I don't know. I feel like Rob Thompson hasn't been pushing the right buttons. That's a whole nother thing. And it starts off with taking Bryson Stott out of the leadoff spot. I know I'm like all over the place, but that's just because I'm just baffled. I can't lie to you. I don't feel good. They go on a 5-game winning streak. You lose 5 in a row against the Dodgers and the Red Sox. And I understand that the Red Sox are the hot team, but we just expected them to just be better. And maybe this is just me coming to like a reality type of a standpoint that this team is just in a funk right now and something's missing and I don't know what it is. But I really feel like something is off. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I do apologize that I was not a little bit, that I was really late today. Um, I do apologize about that. We're gonna really just keep this one short and sweet because I'm really just in all like very frustrated and not so happy. We're gonna get to a couple of callers. I see that we also have a couple of people on here in the chat. Miami, I'm gonna get you right on right now. if you want to talk. Nope. He just left. You just left. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, man. I don't know. Up there he is. All right. If you want to come on to speak, you totally can. Yep. You can totally speak. I'll invite you. But what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like something is just off with this team, and I don't know. Miami, what's up, man? Thanks for coming on.
I'm really just here to listen, but
Oh, you were really just here to listen?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I can put you back in the audience, man.
All right.
All right, I got you. Oh man, I don't know, man. I just feel like something's just off with this team. I can't sugarcoat anything. I just and I'm just really not happy. This team continues to have problems with hitting and scoring position and getting runners home and that type of a thing. And it's just not cool. It's just really not cool. The bullpen has been doing their job, but I did question the other day. What was it on Sunday? Alvarado's not coming in for the ninth inning, man. Why? Why, Rob? Why is he not coming in for the ninth inning? Everybody's losing their touch. They play against Toronto tomorrow and on Wednesday. And then you go to Colorado. I better see the bats show up. I have to see them come out there and execute. No excuses. Schwarber had a really nice home run. That felt good to see. That was nice. Bryce has been swinging the bat very, very well. That's nice. That's really cool. Just got to be better. It's time. It's totally time to figure something out and to start playing baseball. Because I can't stand the inconsistency. You should be firing on all cylinders. There has to be this mentality where you have to go up there, you got to pick a brother up one at bat at a time, man. I'm not seeing that on a night in and on a night out basis. I still see errors in the outfield on defense. We knew that was going to be a problem, but to this extreme, it's got to stop. I'll tell you one thing that has been a positive. This team has done a much better job with base running. There you go. There's a positive there. Look, I just wanted to keep this short and sweet today because I'm still, not going to lie, in Sixers mode. That's just how it is. But I don't know. There's something that really bugs me about this team, and I can't point my finger out on it. I'm hoping that Ranger Suarez tries to come back really soon because that would be a very huge positive. I think that he could really help out the starting rotation, and that would be really cool to see. It's just baffling. It really is. Last thing I wanted to talk about before we get off over here is so if you guys looked at the schedule, right, we're not doing our very first Phillies game that we're doing is going to be on Friday. All right, that's the first Phillies game that we're going to be doing. We'll be calling the Colorado Rockies Phillies game on Friday and on Saturday. And Sunday, I don't know about, depending on what happens to the Sixers. But Tuesday, we can't do it because of the Sixers. Wednesday, I actually have something to do in the afternoon, so it's not going to work out for me. And Thursday, they're off. And we got Sixers regardless. So, not too much Phillies content this week. We still will be doing a post-series podcast against the Toronto Blue Jays, and we'll be doing probably a post-series podcast for the Colorado Rockies series on Monday. It's probably how it's going to go, but it's a very wonky week. That's just because the Sixers team continues to fight. So, we got to go until their season is done. So, but then once they're done, we're gonna have like all June, July, and August to do this. And if they finish, if they get done by the end of this week, then we'll start picking things up in about 2 weeks or so. Just doing all Phillies content. So, all right, we're gonna close up shop right now. But I thank you all so much for coming on here. Again, if you guys want to come on during the future and talk with JJ, you can join the audience. You can request to speak on Discord. And, yeah, man. Short and sweet today. All right? I love you all so much. Y'all are the best. And I'll catch you all on the next one.